Hello everyone. In this video lesson, we'll solve example 1.33 and also example 1.34. Now just you can see on the screen, in a residential area with 600 families, 3 by 5 owned scooter and 1 by 3rd owned car and 1 by 4th owned bicycle and 120 families own a scooter and a car and 86 own a car and a bicycle while 90 families owned scooter and bicycle. If 2 by 15th of families owned all the three types of vehicles, then find the number of families owned at least two types of vehicle, the number of families owned no vehicle. Okay, now you see already in the question they were mentioned there are 600 families. So in that case we have to make a box when you draw a Venn diagram. So name it as a universal set. You see in the last example we didn't draw the box, but in this example we have to draw the box which is a universal set. Okay, so this box is called as universal set. You can see this box with the green line. So that box is called as universal set and we have to name it as universal U. And how many families are there? 600 families. So out of the 600 families, these people are using bicycle, car and scooter. Okay, now let us calculate how many people are using different transport. Now listen, in the question itself they have given 3 by 5 owned a car. So what you have to do, you have to simplify this 3 by 5 with 600 so that you will get the remaining. So now listen, let us name scooter as S and car as C and bicycle as B. Okay, since we have to represent a single alphabet to a Venn diagram, so we represent like that. Okay, now listen, number of S is equal to, so how you find, already number of U is equal to 600 and number of S is equal to, so 3 by 4th of family uses scooter, right? So we have to calculate in this way. So 3 by 5 into 600 is equal to 360. How we got this? You see 5 ones are 5 and what is the remaining we got? 5 twos are 10 and this 0. So 3 into 120 you got 360, right? And number of car, you see car, same formula, 1 by 3 into 600, 3 twos are 6, okay, 200, 1 into 2, 200. Next, here same formula, 4 ones are 4, 2 remaining, 5 fours are 20, 0, so 150, right? Now, so the what is this number of S into C, S intersection C intersection B is something here you see 2 by 15 families owned all types of vehicles. So all the three used by 2 by 15 of families. So that is what we say number of S intersection C intersection B. Okay, now how you find this? Now listen, 15 fours are 60. Okay, so we have 40 into 2 80, right? Okay, so I hope you understood this. So how we got the numbers? Now listen here in the Venn diagram. So what we got for S 360 and car 200 and bicycle 150. So what is the basic idea here? You see already in the question what they have given, 120 families owned scooter and a car and 86 owned car and a bicycle while 90 families own scooter and bicycle. So what we do, just imagine that I have 120 written here, it is 120. Okay, 120, how to write 120, 120 minus 80, okay, 120, 86, 90, right? Okay, now listen, here I have 120 120 minus 80, and this is 86, and this is 90. So what you have to do, we have to subtract this 80 with this 90 minus 80, and 86 minus 80, and 120 minus 80. So what you got? 120 minus 80. I think I'll write it a little bit big. I think I cannot zoom here. Right here. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just write 120 minus 80, and 90 minus 80, and 86 minus 80. Okay. Now what is 120? In the question itself they have given that 120 families use scooter and car, and 86 families use car and bicycle, and 90 families use scooter and bicycle. So you have to subtract this. 80 people use all the three, right? So subtract this. You will get 10, 40, and 6. Now inside this circle, what are the numbers you have? Add this and subtract from that. What is the number we have inside the circle? 40, 80, 90. So 120. Okay. So 40, 80, 120, 130, right? So when you subtract this, what will get? 230. Correct? 360 minus 130. Correct? Right. So add this 40, and within this circle you add this three numbers and subtract from this. And after that, what you do? Within this circle you add this, take this 3, 40, 86. Okay. So what will get? 126. Correct? So 200 minus 126. So you will get automatically 74. Here you will get 230. Okay. Next, I hope you understood this. Next one. So inside this you have to add and subtract here. So 150, I think you will get 54. So what will get here? This is 80. What was that inside the circle? 90 minus 10, 80, and 80 minus 6. So 86 minus 6. 80. Okay. Now what will get? You have to add all this. What will get? I think 90, 90, 96. Okay. When you get 96, you will 150 minus 96, you will get 54. Okay. 1086. Okay. Now after that, so we find out that, so the persons who are using only scooter is 230, and the persons who are using, or families who are only using car is 74, and the people only using bicycle is 54. Okay. So what is the question asked? Just look at the question. From the Venn diagram, the number of families who own at least two types of vehicles. Two types of vehicle means how many people use two types? You see this? 40. These are the people who are using two types of vehicle. 40, 6, 10, and also 80. Because in 80 people they are using three vehicles, so we can include that three people, the people who are using three types of vehicles in two types of vehicles also. Okay. Next, the number of families owned no vehicle. So which people does not own any vehicle? Okay. What do? You add all this 230, 40, 80, 10, 6, 54, and subtract from 600. You will get 106. You see, 230, 40, 74, 6, 54, 10, 80. So add all this, you will get 494, and when you subtract from 600, you will get 106. What is the 600? In the colony or else in some place there are 600 families living. Okay. So 494 families using this type of transportation like car, scooter, and bicycle, but 106 families does not own any out of this. Okay. I hope you understood this. Just go through the video once again if you don't understand. Now let us move on to example 1.34. So in a group of 100 students, 85 students speak Tamil, 40 students speak English, 20 students speak French, 32 people speak Tamil and English, 30 speak English and French, and 10 speak Tamil and French. If each student knows at least any one of these languages, then find the number of students who speak all these three languages. You have to find how many people speak all these three languages. So it's very easy. We have a formula. Number of A union B is equal to number of A plus, this is the formula. Number of A union B union C is equal to number of A plus number of B plus number of C minus number of A intersection B minus number of B intersection C minus number of A intersection B plus number of A intersection B intersection C. Okay. Now, instead of F or Tamil or English and French, they are directly represented with A, B, C. Okay, so you see here, let A and B and C represent the set of students who speak Tamil, English and French. So A as Tamil and B as English and C as French. Now 100 students, so number of A union B is equal to 100. Number of A 85, number of B 40, number of C, which means French 20, and 32 speak Tamil and English, which means A intersection B, and English and French B intersection C, and Tamil and French, which is A intersection C, 10 people. Now what is the question? What you have to find number of people who speak all these three languages, which we have to find number of A intersection B intersection C. So this is what we have to find. Now according to the formula, we can directly simplify in this formula. You see, number of A in B is equal to 100, number of A is 80, number of B is 40, number of C is 20, and minus number of A intersection B is 32, number of B intersection is minus 13, and minus number of A intersection C is equal to minus 10. We don't know. Let us find this. Okay, now listen. So 100 is equal to, so add the positive numbers first. What are the positive numbers? 85, 40, 20. So which we will get 120, 145, right? Okay. Minus. So 32, 13, 10. So what will get 32 minus 13. So anyway, they are negative numbers, right? So we'll write as 55. 80, 50, 85 plus 40 plus 20, 80, 60, okay, 145, and this is 55, right? Okay, plus number of A intersection B intersection C, right? Now 100 is equal to, what will get? 145 minus 90, right? So plus 90, sorry, because this 145 is a bigger number, plus number of A intersection B intersection C. Now take this 100 minus 90 is equal to number of A intersection B intersection C, right? So what will get 100 minus 90? Obviously 10. So number of A intersection B is equal to 10. So it's simple. Okay, so 10 students speak all these three languages. Okay, so I hope you understood this. I'll meet in the next video lesson. Thank you, children.